What's up, YouTube? Welcome to Automotive Life. My name is Lucky, and today's video is all about traveling and training. We're going to be taking a road trip from Las Vegas, Nevada, all the way down to Miami, Florida. We're going to be stopping along the way. We're going to be saying hi to you guys, doing some training, stopping at some dealerships, getting them set up, as well as rental car companies and stuff like that. And we're going to do some cool car reviews and some fun videos on the way down there. So if you are in that area between Las Vegas and Dallas, Texas to Miami, Florida, please hit me up on Instagram at automotive.life, or you can go ahead and email us at lucky@automotivelife.com. We'd love to stop by, see your dealership. We have limited time, so I can't get to everybody, but we're going to try to stop by as many places as we can. So we're going to go down to Miami. We're going to do some really cool stuff. I can't tell you what we're going to do in Miami just yet, but I got some really big news coming up. And then from Miami, we're actually going to drive all the way back and stop by and see a few people on the way back as well. So this will be probably about a week to maybe 2-week trip where we're going to be going back and forth. But there's some really cool stuff, so definitely stay tuned. And if you could do me a huge favor and gently squeeze the like button for the YouTube algorithm, that helps me find more amazing people like yourselves that enjoy automotive content. Also, if you consider subscribing, I post great stuff like this all the time, and we are posting 3 times a week, so please click the notification bell. And also, you could follow us on Instagram at automotive.life and message us there for all the new updates, everything we're going to be doing on the traveling. We're only going to be posting, they said, 3 times a week here. On my Instagram, we post every single day. So stay tuned for that. And without any more shameless plugging, let's get into the video. Now, before I started this channel, I actually did consulting. I would travel more to dealerships and rental car companies and set up their companies and actually train their people and everything else. But during the pandemic, I wasn't able to do that. It pretty much shrank my business, which forced me to focus on YouTube, which is great. So now I can reach much more of you guys. It's much easier. So I wanted to get back into training mode. Like I said, it's a big deal for me. I enjoy it. You know, the money that I'm going to make on this trip is pretty much blown just for me driving around and spending gas and staying in probably overpriced hotel rooms. But it's totally worth it because I love to do the boots on the ground, physically seeing people's dealerships or their businesses and showing them how to get everything up and running and do it correctly, so this way they can build a foundation they can make money for it. So I did miss that, so I'm very excited to get on this road trip. You know, there's going to be a lot of really great things that are going to pop up from it. But I wanted to talk a little bit today about training and some of the other things that we're going to be doing along the way, and some big stuff we have coming for our website. Now, the website that you guys see right now, automotivelife.com, is something that pretty much we built very quickly. We didn't know how successful we were going to be on YouTube and Instagram and everything else, and it just kind of took off. We started getting clients, people calling. So what we're going to be doing now is during this road trip, my guys are going to be redesigning the complete website. It's going to be more interactive. There's going to be chat forums. There's going to be a calendar where if you want to book a call, all you got to do is click the calendar, pick the date and time, and poof, it's automatically there. You don't have to go back and forth with me, no more emails. It's all done on there. We're going to have a weekly, bi-weekly, and monthly coaching sessions live on that actual site that we're setting up as well. So it's really cool. So if you're a dealership and you want to do like a monthly subscription where we talk about what's going on in the market, you know, how to work financing, stuff like that, we're going to be offering that as well. And another cool thing is for rental car companies, we're going to be doing the exact same thing. So we're going to try to overlap both of these trainings. So even if you're only in one particular business, sorry, my phone never stops ringing. Even if you're in one particular business, we try to show you a little bit of everything of all the automotive businesses, so this way it gives you a better idea of what you're working with. And if there's something you could take from one business to the other to save you money or to make more money, we want to show you that. So like I said, I did miss the training, so I figured I'm probably going to do this every other month. I'm going to try to travel, do some stuff. So right now, like I said, we're going to Miami. I think after this, we're probably going to go back to Atlanta, and then we're going to take a few stops here in between just to kind of see what's going on. So one of the hardest things about business is to train people on things they don't know anything about. Because we all are, you know, pretty smart, we can figure stuff out, but there's a lot of things, especially in the automotive industry, that they just don't talk about. There's no classes, there's no schools, there's none of this stuff. So that's why we offered this YouTube channel and our classes, just so we can help people learn, educate themselves, learn how to either grow their business or start their business, because some of these things are very daunting. I mean, the questions I get all the time, you know, how do I get my dealer's license? I don't understand. They're asking me for insurance, bond. They told me my insurance wasn't right. They told me the lot wasn't right. What's going on? You know, they didn't tell me about financing. There is no place online that actually gives you this information. So that's why we want to do this training, so this way we can help educate people and, like I said, grow their business. Same thing with rental cars. Now that rental cars is blowing up, if you look in the comment section of most of my videos, everybody's like, well, how do you get a rental car license? I've never heard of it. Or my city or state doesn't have it. You know, there's different names for all these licenses in different places. You know, I tell a lot of people some of these things are renter's license, some of them are short-term leaser or lesser license, and on top of that, in some states, you actually have to be a dealer or you have to own a repair shop to get a rental car license. But they don't tell you this stuff. They don't look for it. They don't tell you where to go. So that's some of the stuff that we're going to be teaching you, you know, on this channel, along with our classes and everything else. So I'm really excited about the new classes we also have coming out online. You know, once you purchase a class from us, everything is lifetime. So every month we go in there and we try to do a monthly update. So this way, you know, whatever's going on in the market, whatever's hot, whatever's changing, you're currently up to date. And our courses are lifetime courses. So, you know, if I update it for the next 10 years, you get the free updates at no additional cost. It's all part of the class, because I've seen a lot of these people make courses or classes that are like 6, 7 years old where none of this stuff pertains. Because even that too, like even when I made the course right before or right during the pandemic, so much has changed since you know, 2020 and 2021. Some of the apps that we used to use, they're gone now. Some of the softwares we were using, they're gone. So this thing is a constantly evolving flow. There's new laws, new measures, and stuff like that. So we go over that in much, much greater detail on the online classes as well as the online coaching, because it's more of a structured, like, these are people for business. YouTube, it's really just to educate and to, you know, give you general information, so this way you kind of know what to do, and if you want to take the time and shop around on Google or look around on Google, you can. But for all the like meat and potato stuff, the stuff that's really important, that's pretty much on our classes and our online coaching. But you know, I want to take some more ideas from you guys, things that you guys want to see. So if you could put in the comment section below video ideas, if you want me to do something on, you know, the difference between, you know, different types of rental cars, dealership stuff, auto repair, body shop, car flipping. I mean, anything in the automotive industry we try to touch on. Our last video, we just talked about business credit and stuff like that. So when we actually get out and we start driving around, we're going to meet bankers, we're going to meet investors, hedge fund companies. We're going to do a lot of stuff coming up here with Buy Here, Pay Here. Also, on the second part of our channel, we're actually, I'm not sure if we're going to do it on this channel or I'm going to make a new channel, but we're going to have some interviews and some stuff with people in the automotive industry. And we're also going to be doing projects. So right in front of me, which is the warehouse, we're putting a lift, and I'm actually going to bring cars physically in there, and we're going to show you how to do inspections for, like, you know, being a dealer. If you want to buy a rental car, these are your monthly inspections. And also we're going to do some really fun building projects, because you know, once you start down this rabbit hole of the automotive industry, you want to learn as much as you can. Every time you learn something, it's another basically feather in your hat. It helps you realize how much business costs are. So if you know a little bit about mechanical work and you send a car out for repairs, at least if he's talking about something, you know what he's talking about, and you can know a justified price without getting ripped off. You know, education is the key. The more you learn, the funner stuff gets for you, I guess, in the automotive industry. But you know, we're going to show some really cool builds. We're going to build it with my hands. I'm not going to hire anybody. We're going to show you on camera. I used to do a lot of really cool stuff back in the day. We used to do some crazy fabrication builds. I used to build cars for SEMA. If you don't know what SEMA is, it's like the biggest automotive aftermarket thing in the world. So it's here in Vegas. It's a really big deal. So we're going to kind of get back to basics. You know, the things that I used to love. I used to love building, but I stopped it because after the crash of '08, nobody had money. Nobody wanted to spend that kind of stuff. But I'm going to do it myself. We're going to get back to training in person. Like I said, we're going to go around and do some really fun stuff. I was supposed to talk at the rental car conference this weekend here in Las Vegas, but unfortunately this trip is going to trump that. So I may be there, I may not be. So I'll let you know if I am. Just check Instagram. I'll let you know if I'm going to be there. But like I said, I'm very excited to see what's out there and to get you know, boots on the ground and actually see you guys in person and see what your market is, because it's really funny, because training you on like the phone or on TV or on Zoom or YouTube or whatever else is fun, but when you're actually there in person and you physically show people how to buy cars, fix them, and sell them. I have some videos back in the day that I did on this channel and then also my Instagram where, you know, we get people like, you can't make money in this market, there's no money to make, and we literally get on Craigslist Craigslist and Facebook and buy cars in front of them, and then clean them up, fix them or whatever, and then sell it right in front of them too, just so they can see that it doesn't matter what the market is, there's always deals out there. As long as you use certain principles and you follow through with them, you'll be fine. There's always money to be made. You know, it's just like, you know, when there's a bull market, when people are making great money, you can make all the money, but when it's bear and economy's scarce, there's, like I said, just as much opportunity. You just got to know how to structure your business and actually have the things available to make things happen, as well as being educated enough to know the things you cannot do. Because like I said, there's a lot of stuff right now that's going on where, you know, like we talked about turo kicking people off. You know, some states the DMV is lacking for money, so they're going out and finding people. Automotive repair shops, we get a lot of people that don't even know you had to have a DMV number. You know, that's how you lien people's vehicles, and that's how you become a licensed shop. So if you want to do insurance work, body work, stuff like that, that's how you actually do it. So there's a whole group of things, like I said, that you know, we're going to unroll on this channel. But I just wanted to make this video real quick before we start packing up and getting on the road. But like I said, once again, if you have any questions, please put them in the comment section below. If, like I said, you're between Dallas and Las Vegas and Miami, please hit us up on Instagram, you know, and if you have a dealership or a car rental company, we'd love to meet you guys. If you're just a regular person, like I said, if you're in the area, we'll shout out where we're at. You can come by and say hi, but we don't have time to stop at everybody's house and actually say hello. We're trying to do more business stuff, so it helps people on this channel with education and stuff like that. Also, we just started our Facebook group. It's if you just Google groups, Automotive Life. I know we set it up, but I haven't done anything with it just yet. But if you want to start adding it on there, we're going to start doing kind of a culture share and a mind. Tribal mentality. So it's like, you know, it's tribal knowledge. So whatever you learn, you want to share with one of your friends. So this way, you know, if something's working in your market, you could share it with somebody else, maybe in a different market, and kind of grow your businesses together. You know, I want to build some sort of community in the automotive industry. This is one of those industries where, like I said, I absolutely love it. There's a lot of money here, but everybody that's in this industry is a selfish asshole. They don't want to share anything. They don't want to teach anything. And like I said, go to any auto repair shop, body shop, rental car company, car dealership, and say, hey, you know what? I want to learn the business. Can you train me? They'll all tell you, hell no. Go pound sand and kick rocks. So unfortunately, that's part of the business. But like I said, we're going to change that, and we can all change it together if we actually start posting on this Facebook group, which I'm really excited about. So look for that. And I'm also going to be emailing everybody. So if you sign up for our newsletter, if you go to our website, automotivelife.com, put your email in. I'll actually send the links out for that this week before we go on the road trip, because I'm going to try to post pictures and videos on there. So this way, you know, it gives you guys some extra information. So each one, you know, like I said, YouTube is more for entertainment and educational purposes, but the real meat and potatoes we're going to try to do off the platform. So this way it's more like if they're serious about it, they can go to these platforms, because right now, like, this is kind of fun and lighthearted and we're making jokes, but then like on those, we're like, hey, this is what you do, this is how you do it, don't do this, blah, 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 you know, and it's like, it's very dry, there's no editing, there's no, you know, jokes, it's just like business, business, business. So anyways, I want to thank you guys so much for watching. I'm truly excited to see you guys out in the real world. Like I said, this road trip is going to be amazing. Once we actually get to our destination in Miami, we're going to devolve why we're actually there and some of the big things we have coming up. But once again, if you could gently squeeze the like button for the YouTube algorithm, I truly appreciate it. Also, like I said, consider subscribing. We post 3 times a week, so click the notification bell. And once again, follow us on Instagram at automotive.life to stay up to date with all of our traveling things between here and Miami. And we'll see you guys next video.